don't care. Especially when you're off. I just don't make a phone call from the key phone.
Hello, welcome to a gaming-related video that, for once, is not actually a game review. So, if you guys pay attention to the little text that popped up on your screen during the intro card, you guys know exactly what this video is about. It's about game stores and are they dying. Now, what I mean by game stores are physical retail places you can go to actually buy video games, systems, consoles, and accessories. And with the uprising of digital in the past few years, digital downloads like the Xbox, Microsoft Store, from the PlayStation Store, from the Nintendo Switch Store, online stores, whatever, physical places where you can actually go out and buy games have started fading away. Now, I'm going to tell you about how I came to think about actually filming this video in the first place. So today I went out to AT&T to switch my phone line over from my limited data plan to an unlimited data plan, which is great. I can do more personal hotspots, which actually might lead to more uploading of videos. However, there are only two people manning the store today. It's around the holiday time. AT&T sells phones, does contracts, all sorts of stuff. So, you know, there's going to be like an hour-long wait. I said, all right, here, I'm going to be, just text me when you guys actually have an appointment for me. I'm going over to GameStop, because GameStop is only 2 stores down. So I did. And when I was in there, I noticed that it's changed. So I got my first game console, a Nintendo Wii, and on the same day, Nintendo DS, for my birthday at the age of 10. This is in 2012, mind you. 2012. And even since then, the gaming scene has definitely changed. I mean, sure, there's Wii Shop Channel, but now more and more video games are being downloaded from, as I said before, the Microsoft Store, Nintendo Online Store, PlayStation Store, stuff like that. And physical retail places have been disappearing. Now, GameStop is what we have in the US. If you live in the UK, I believe you have a store there just called Game, which I found when I was in England a few months ago, actually just over a month ago. However, those will still stay probably for a while. And let's talk about GameStop for once. So you can still go there, and like I used to go there to buy 3DS games and DS games. You can go there to buy a console like this Wii U here. In fact, they're selling Wii U's right now for about $40, which is not bad actually for a system was obsolete since launch. Not bad. You can buy accessories such as chargers. You can buy Wii games like GoldenEye here, which I strongly recommend. Wii U games like The Amazing Lego City Undercover. Brilliant game, actually. GTA for kids. Speaking of GTA, you can get Xbox games. I found a copy of GTA 5 there today. I didn't buy it. I was just there looking around. Which I'm going to get to in a minute. A copy of GTA 5 there, $17 for the Xbox One. Hell, Skyrim Special Edition, which I spent $20 on, $20 on, it's on sale. It's only $11 there. It's insane. And also, you can also always buy great things like this. I got a 3DS case, which I've had since I was in 5th grade, actually. It still served me really well. Very rugged. They sell good products at GameStop. Also, not to mention, you can also buy controllers. I know this is the box, but it's just here to represent controllers. Anyway, point being, GameStop is probably the, when you think of game stores, I'm pretty sure almost everyone's mind goes to GameStop. Well, there have been other stores that sell games and are game stores in specific, such as small branches or independent stores like Power Up Games and Level Up Games where I live, in California. There are hardly any of those things left, though. Like, independent game stores have been dying out basically since they were a thing. And there are hardly any left. And there are other places where you can buy physical retail games, Target and Best Buy. Now, Best Buy used to have a really cool Best Buy club, which I was part of. Actually, I bought my Xbox One at Best Buy instead of GameStop, but that's because it was cheaper there. You can get the Assassin's Creed Black Flag bundle, which is awesome. But you can get it at GameStop at that time because they're all sold out. Anyway, point being, they used to have a club. It's like, I think it was like buy one get one free, like buy one get one 20% off all games, which was really, really cool. Basically, kind of like what GameStop did with their original Elite. Now they've got like the Elite Pro card, I think, which is even, I think it's about $40 a year instead of the regular $30. I mean, I have that. I get a free copy of Game Informer every month in the mail, which is pretty cool. Actually, I really do like that. But yeah, like when you think about, like, no one's like, I'm gonna go to Target and buy myself a video game. Like the GameStop I go to in my town, there's a Target in the exact same parking lot. Yeah, I never find myself going there to find, because the GameStop has almost everything I ever wanted when it comes to buying console games, and they even sell some PC games there too. I mean, yeah, okay, you can still buy PC games at Goodwill, but you're buying a game at Goodwill. You don't even know if it's gonna work. Now, GameStop, I think, will be the last holdout because of one thing they do that Target and Best Buy don't. They buy almost any piece of gaming equipment or hardware for you. Now, you don't get a lot for it. I mean, they're going to sell it for way more than they pay you, trust me. Even with the I mean, I always do it for in-store credit, obviously. After a while, I learned that that's a much better way to do things. You get much more value for it that way. Also, like with the card, the GameStop Power Rewards card, you get points on it, whatever. You can get cool merchandise and games. And so I've gotten cool merchandise from them before. I got a Pikachu GameStop doll. I got, I think, several free DS games. Also, it's limited for the used games. There's buy two get one free. I think if you have the card, at GameStop, which can be really cool. If you buy. If you buy like a $40 game and a $20 game, you only get the one you can get for free can be $20 lower. It's gonna be a lower one, obviously. But I mean, you could still buy God of War, Red Dead Redemption 2, and if you want to, pick up a copy of GTA 5 or Skyrim or Assassin's Creed Odyssey or even Origins. So it's a really cool deal. However, people want to just buy it at home because it's more convenient just to have it downloaded. Except, less for me, when downloading 18 gigabyte game takes 28 hours because AT&T might be good at handling my phone service, but not when it comes to my internet service. Anyway, yeah. What I mentioned it earlier, is that I just walked up there and browsed. Now, the people at GameStop, not only people at Target who will harass you to buy things, people at GameStop, they know me. We've just talked a lot, and also just going in there, walking around, looking at cool games. Like, they'll say to you only once. Are you looking for anything specific? Can I help you? Otherwise, they'll just leave you alone. And hell, I've actually even had some great conversations and debates about games with a bunch of people who work there. They're normally very friendly employees. When I go to stores, I think of friendly employees. I think of GameStop as number one. This video is not sponsored by GameStop anyway. I'm just saying that, like, when I go to a game store, like, I'll talk to people who played the most recent games. I'll ask them, is it good, and would they recommend it for me? And normally they will actually do that for you. They'll recommend the game for you or not, like what type of stuff they'll do for you. And I think they're required to ask you if you have a Power Up Rewards card at the checkout. If they know, do you want to sign up for one? But most of them, it's pretty half-hearted. It's not like they're not trying to actually force you into buying it, or force it like on you. They're not like every other minute, oh, do you want one of these? Do you want one of these? Do you want one of these? No. And so they're the most, I think, friendly staff out of any major store chain I've ever been to. Most people say Starbucks is pretty friendly. I don't think it is. I really think Starbucks is just annoying and rude people who work there most of the time, who just need some extra cash or whatever. But GameStop, I actually have a friend who works at GameStop. He worked there up until. Actually, he's working there again over winter break, but during school he doesn't work there. But over like breaks, like summer break, winter break, he does work at GameStop. He said it's a great experience there. And that's kind of a sad thing. So a few years ago, GameStop tried to focus more on the website and shut down 123 stores across the U.S. Didn't go very well. Kind of backfired. They opened the stores up the next week and invited all the employees to come back to their regular jobs. I mean, yeah, it's a cool job because you see a lot of people from people go to community college there, either whether they're planning on going to four-year college or not. People in high school who have a part-time job. GameStop is apparently a very cool place to work. Now, the experience of buying a game though in physical, I push a button, I'm like, oh cool, download a game, that's cool, and I have to wait 20 hours. But when I go out to GameStop, I remember just like when I used to go there all the time. I don't go there a lot anymore. But I used to go there all the time as like when I had like I was like 10-year-old. I think between the ages of 10 and 14, I used to go to GameStop every single opportunity I could. Like if my mom was going to Target, I'm like, hey, or like go to CVS or Target, I'm like, hey, can you drop me off at GameStop? I'll go there for a little while. I'll just kill 40 minutes looking around there. I also used to steal the Club Nintendo codes from the new boxes of the games if they hadn't been, used yet. New used boxes. So back when Club Nintendo was a thing, that's what you could do. Even if that's I guess legal for stealing codes, that can get me rewards. The service is shut down now. It's been shut down for over 2 years. Who gives a shit? Anyway, yeah, I would go there. I would like. If you pick up a game box and you feel that it's weighty, it has a certain weight, a certain heft to it, oh yes, this means a art illustration book's inside, or there's a lengthy manual that I can read in the car ride home. Like, no matter what game it was, whether it was a game like Mario Kart 7, which I have right here, a game like Mario Kart Wii, which was known for having a super heavy box, I don't know where that is actually, I have it somewhere around here. Whether it was a big controller box like this one, I read and memorize the things on the way home. Or GTA 5. I read this thing's manual back to front on the way home when I got it. To be fair, I actually bought this one at Best Buy as well. But my point stands. Being able to go there and pick up a game and go, yes! Like, another great thing is anticipation. Like, okay, cool. As I said before, I push the button, you download a game. Great. However, getting my wallet, getting on the car and saying, okay, let's go to GameStop. The 15-minute drive there going, yes, 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 game, 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 game. Picking it up, taking it to the counter and saying, all right, here's my card, or in my case, my phone number, because I lost my card a billion years ago. Here, have the discount, here's the game. Thank you very much for shopping. Go home, play the game. That's how it works for me. Because I love the feeling of buying the game, having the game in my hand, being able to look at the box art on the way home, study every single inch of detail, go read the back of the game box instead of reading the little description on the screen online, and go, oh yes. Now this is what I've been saving up for the last 2 or 3 weeks. This is a game I want to play. Also, GameStop, if it's a used game, within a week you take it back, you get your full money back. Also, they used to have a program where you could trade up through your DSs. So I actually traded up from I actually had a Smash Bros. From 3DS XL blue, and then from that I traded up to a fell down the back of my bed, I think. Yeah, there it is. I actually traded up from that to one of these. And that's it. So I traded from my regular 3DS to Smash Bros. From 3DS XL blue. After, okay, cool, you want to trade up. I did not know it was a special event. And then here's something so cool about GameStop. So, they sometimes, I don't know if they do this anymore, they used to kind of put out, essentially, they made a cool gimmick of wanted posters of, like they have, like, for Outlaws and movies or whatever. But, like, cool wanted posters. But instead of, like, pictures of gang members where they had pictures of games they wanted. Games that they did not have a lot of in stock. One of those is Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U. A very fun game, but I used it up a great amount of times. I'm like, alright, I'm kind of done with this game. So I took it in there, along with a bunch of other stuff. I'm like, hey, can I trade up to the new Nintendo 3DS XL? And then like, sorry, we don't do that. We don't do that as a special offer. I'm like, oh, damn it. I'm like, okay, well, here, what can I get for these? He looks at these, like, he's like, the guy at the counter's like, wait a second. This is Hyrule Warriors. We need this game. I'll make you a deal. You trade in all these games. You would normally get about $40 in-store credit. Instead, I'll just give you the new system, the new 3DS. Warning, it's a Japanese. It's like in Japan. Apparently, they were. I know they package them with a charger now, but in Japan they considered it an upgrade instead of an actual system because the DS is Japanese, it's Nintendo, and so it didn't actually come with a charger. But I'm like, all right, it's fine. I already got a charger at home. It doesn't matter. Now, I also have my actual DS in there because I want to trade it up, of course. He's like, let's just take that, take Hyrule Warriors, take I had 2 copies of Mario Kart Wii for some reason. Take that. Here's your new system, buddy. So, I don't think I've ever had a bad experience with a GameStop employee in my life. And I've been gaming for about about 7 years now. So that's a lot. I've bought, I want to say over 100 games in there. I've spent more than 100 hours in that store, absolutely. Gone to that store over 150 times, just GameStops in general. Hell, even, like, to be fair, last time I bought a game from GameStop, though, it's sad that I can't think about when it was. Like, the Assassin's Creed Odyssey game they got on physical disc, that game I bought in Sainsbury's in England. So, I'm trying to think about, like, brings back to other stores that will sell games that are not necessarily game stores, like Target, Sainsbury's in England, Best Buy, even CVS Pharmacy, I think, sometimes sells them. So, yeah. GameStop, they know they're dying out. I mean, in the last few years, see, as I said, I've only been gaming for about 6 3/4 of a year. So, however, they've started doing more and more things that aren't necessarily gaming related. So, at first they started expanding with pop figures, you know, the cool figurines that people collect from movies and games, other things. I remember when they first got, I don't really care about Game of Thrones that much, don't really like it at all, but I remember when they first got the Game of Thrones things in there, those sold out almost instantly. Pop figures. Like, okay, this is cool. So today, nowadays you can hardly go in there without tripping over a Snorlax plushie on the way in. I mean, they sell plushies. My Assassin's Creed hidden blade from the movie Assassin's Creed that came out last year, which is okay, I guess, whatever. I bought that at GameStop for $30. They sell merchandise that's not necessarily game related. They sell film merchandise there. They also have They've also had like specific GameStop only stuff. They had GameStop exclusive bundles, exclusive figures, exclusive amiibo for a while. Hell, even a GameStop exclusive GameCube controller, which was shit. It was too small. But point being, they're just trying to stay alive, actually. And you know what? They're doing a good job of it. I hope they stay around. I like game stores. I love the physical experience of going to a game store, buying a game, walking out and going, oh yes, I've been waiting for this. Rather than just pressing a few buttons and saying, download has begun, or your Xbox download has started. It's not really pleasing, is it? So to wrap things up, I love game stores, especially GameStop. They're nice and friendly over there. And honestly, the longer these things stay around, the longer physical retail games stay around at stores, the better. So, yeah. With that, thank you for watching. I've lost stop controller, so, yeah. That's, oh, here it is. That's a wrap. Okay, so since it's me, I forgot something as always. Now, before I start this next tiny little segment at the end here, I'm going to say one quick thing. This video is in no way sponsored by GameStop. It's not. I just use GameStop as it's a game store, the physical game store I've had the most experience with, and it's I think the one that most people know about, in the US anyway. As in the UK, they have, I think, a store called Game, and I know they have something in France, I just don't know what it's called. Anyway, point being, yeah, not sponsored. But however, one little quick thing that is amazing about GameStop, is I think they still do this, I know they definitely used to, is I used to have about 30 to 35, maybe even 40 DS games. I gave them all to my friend Kolya, because I didn't really use my DS at one point in time. In fact, now I only really use it for Smash Bros. My 3DS. So I give my friend, I walked up to my friend Kolya, I'm like, here's a bag of 30 DS games. Take this. You just got a new DS? Here, have these. And so, where I got them, well, GameStop mostly, because they used to have a bin at the front of like $5 and under DS games. You could get crappy games like M&M's Break 'em, but hell, they even had 3DS games there after a while. So I got my copy that I gave the Kolya of Super Mario 3. Actually, no, I lost one. I lost it, I think, at a cafe somewhere. Super Mario 3D Land for $4 at a bin at the front counter of GameStop? Hell yes! And guess what? Buy 2 get 1 free applied to this. If you bought $10 a game, you got another $5 game free. So I got Splinter Cell 3D, which is a Tom Clancy game for the DS. That was interesting. Yeah, point being, they had a lot of really cool deals. I don't know if they still do it, but like they still have a huge DS game case there, filled with Pokemon games, Mario games, hell, even Touch Dick. Rephrase that. Touch Dick is a Touch Dictionary, and it's a Korean game called Touch Dick. Touch Dictionary everywhere else, but I found I didn't buy this because it's really expensive because it's a collector's item because it's called Touch Dick. It's a dictionary application game made in 2004 by, I think, a South Korean development team. It's very, very rarely even sold over here in the U.S. In the U.S. it goes by Touch Dictionary, but I found an actual Touch Dick copy there for about $45, but I didn't buy it because it's just too much to spend on a little novelty item. That's South Korean. I can't even read Korean, so I didn't buy it. However, yeah, point being, they sell a lot of really cheap games there. Like you can still get DS games there for $2. Like, seriously. My friend bought a copy of Super Mario 64 DS, the game I got for $17 on Amazon. He bought for $3 at GameStop, which makes me feel like a bit of an idiot for not trying that first. But you know what? That's pretty cool. So if you're in the market for a cheap game, I mean, you can get it for cheaper on Amazon probably, but then they say, oh yeah, $3. Here's their $15 shipping fee. Point being, GameStop and other again, it's not sponsored by GameStop, this video, in any way, shape, or form. I'm only using it because it's the most common game store, to my knowledge, people go to when they still go to physical game stores. Because it's the one, I guess, it's still the most relevant, the one I have the best experience with. But yeah, they still sell good games at good prices, so, use GameStop. Keep the game stores alive. Right now, that is definitely the final bit of this video. Thank you for watching.
With attack and slash action and intense story, our next game will definitely keep you on